Okay, what's up guys, welcome back to the video. Hope you've been enjoying the series so far. We're picking up right from where we left off in the last episode. I might put these two up at the same time just so that there's no interference. I just don't want the episodes to be too long, that's all. I might just put these up a day apart or something. Anyway, I just want to pick up from where I left off. With the whole flashlight thing, and I think that they deliberately made they'll react to the flashlight. I think they deliberately put that in to force you to use the survivor sense when you're doing these stealth sequences or when you're in one of these dark areas. And I think that was actually a really good idea, because in the first game we had the survivor sense again, and I think it just sort of, the survivor sense got overlooked a little bit in the first game. There wasn't really much use for it other than identifying where there's zombies, which there wasn't really much need for in the first game because they pretty much all were out in the daylight minus volatiles, and the nighttime zombies, and they would get aggroed the minute you go near them, no matter what. And the only real purpose for it was finding loot in the first game. Whereas in this one now, we have a really useful function for the survivor sense. The only thing I don't like is that when you're in these dark situations like this, the survivor sense really doesn't last long. It only lasts for about 7 to 10 seconds. And the more you move, the quicker it dissipates. So if you'll see, like, it's there, and it'll wear off very quickly. So you're almost having to use it every like 4 to 5 seconds just to keep it going. It can be quite taxing just to press that all the time. As you can see though, your immunity drops really fast. As I was saying at the end of the last video, I was saying how knowing where the immunity level is really important, but also these UV shrooms that you use to boost your immunity for a short period, they do not boost it much. They give you maybe 15-20 seconds extra, which in the long game yeah, that whole situation there. See, if you're moving about or you're not hidden, they will spot you, obviously. But anyway, I'm going to leave it back here because I'm at the end now. So not really much more that I need to say. However, I just thought it was an interesting observation that I made. It was very subtle, but I most definitely did notice it. But then he hasn't spotted me until I was right in front of him there, look. And doing that did wake up another zombie, not surprisingly. So at this point I was just trying to get out of there as quick as possible. The only thing with it being in the dark is it's very difficult to tell if the zombies are on the other side of you. I kind of got into a little bit of a panic here. And I just thought, right, time to go. And I didn't really pay attention to having my light on or not. But having the light on here, thankfully the sleeping ones, they take longer to be affected by it. But if you're in their aggro zone, which is about 4 foot from them, then they do notice it very quickly.
The technical tunnel to the main station should be well lit. I've already lured the guards upstairs. I'll chat them up while you get inside.
Okay, this was the point where I was going to hand back over to Present Me, but as I finished the recording, I realised that I had the battery on my microphone died. So I'm just going to keep talking over this. Basically, my reaction to this thing was, what is that? And the minute that I saw it, I realised exactly what it was. It was one of those ones that spits stuff, obviously, like we had in the first game. But they've changed the design of the zombies so that they're almost all very human-like now, which I think made that spitting one a little more intimidating for me, because in the first game they were like really obese looking zombies. They were huge, and you didn't really want to go anywhere near them because they could hit you from miles away. But seeing them here now in this environment definitely makes them more dangerous, purely because you're in an enclosed space with them. Makes it far more difficult to avoid them, for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now, because we're coming up to a big cutscene, and I don't really want to talk over or interrupt anything that's said.
I'm inside.
5 packs. Think about it, and I'll be right back.
I'm on the platform.
Open the airlock. I'll be there in a second.
Damn.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Where did he come from?
He was wandering through the tunnels. Fucking bizarre riffraff.
More like a renegade spy.
Doesn't look like a renegade.
He's awake. What were you doing at our base?
I'm only trying to get to the city center.
The center? The tunnel's gonna be closed until you hand over Lucas's killers. Bizarre scum. How is it that you lot saw nothing, heard nothing, and you managed to forget about the ban on passage? Maybe we'll start punishing you by cutting off your hands. That would improve your memory, huh? What were you doing 4 days ago?
I'm a pilgrim. 4 days ago, I was 100 kilometers away.
Enough, Anderson. We need the truth, and you won't get it through coercion.
But Commander Lucas
Lucas
always
is
said...
dead, and now I'm in command. You've read the reports? A pilgrim appeared in the bazaar yesterday. Looks like he's not lying. Leave us, Sergeant. I want to talk to him alone. Where did you come from?
From Crossdale River.
That's over 1,500 kilometers from here.
It's actually more than 2,000. The freeway bridges collapsed. There are no straight paths.
And you've managed to make it so far away. Impressive. What's it like out there these days?
When was the last time you were out of the city?
About 15 years ago.
Well, then there are that many fewer survivors. And that many more infected.
Stands to reason. Most people endure living in this hellhole because what's out there has got to be so much worse. My wife and I lived in England. I had 2 sisters, 2 brothers. Haven't heard from them for 10 years.
Where did they live?
In and around London.
From what I've been told, London doesn't exist. There may be 4 settlements left on the entire island.
Fucking hell.
What's it like outside the walls? You never know where danger's gonna come from. Always new territories, new threats.
And you came here to take shelter?
I came here because I'm looking for someone. And a lot of people are said to have survived in Villador.
You're looking for someone? Maybe I can help you, but not for free.
I'm used to trading. What do you need?
No nonsense. That's good. The tunnel will be closed until I find our commander's murderer, Commander Lucas. His body was found in the bazaar, horribly mutilated. The people of the bazaar aren't making this easy. They're proud and loyal. They refuse to turn anyone in. But Command has lost its patience. I have orders from the top, Pilgrim. If the inhabitants of Old Villador continue to revolt, our army will come here and burn the bazaar to the ground. Now, I'd rather avoid that.
And what do you need from me?
Lucas had a weapon. A rare set of brass knuckles called the Lazarus. This is the key to finding the killer. If you learn anything about the Lazarus, tell me, and I will most certainly return the favor. It's worth a lot, and we didn't find it on his body. I think someone from the bazaar may have appropriated it.
And why should I work with you? You attacked me and accused me of murder with no proof whatsoever.
Our mistake. You're clearly not the murderer.
Why can't you investigate on your own? I hardly know anyone here.
That's exactly why you can help me. Nobody will talk to us. To them, we're occupiers. The fact that we clear the streets of the infected and catch criminals doesn't matter. What matters is that we eat their food and drink their water. But you're a pilgrim. There are many ways you can help people. And you're from the outside. They can trust you.
They tried to kill me.
Nah, look. We are your only chance. If you want to get to the center, that is. So, will you help me?
So if I find that weapon, you'll let me through to the center?
It's not that easy. Villador suffered much. First, it was isolated from the outside world because of infection. Then the walls became its salvation. But people here learned not to trust easily. I won't open the passage until I've caught the killer. But if you can find the Lazarus, I'll remember that. You'll be the first one through, once justice is done.
Sounds as if I have no other choice. I'll try.
Look around. Ask people. And don't come back empty-handed. Good luck.
Jeez, I
Hakon. Are you there?
Aiden, buddy. Good you're alive.
Yeah? I got caught and questioned.
Good.
You must
Kill you. Meet me outside.
Help us in the investigation. We'll help you with the bandits.
Nobody in the bazaar had anything to do with Lucas's death.
Then why won't you let us search your home, huh? If everyone is so innocent.
Right, hello everybody. Future me in the flesh. Basically, my recording cut out because my storage was full. So I'm just going to finish the video there, and we'll pick up from there in the next one. It was actually a really perfect time to stop anyway. So yeah, leave a like, sub to the channel if you want to keep up to date with the latest content I'm putting out. Follow me on Instagram at TimothyY_YT_Insta, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.